I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. 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 I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. Oh, clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head.
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our growlings when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny,
Is your heart racing? Is there fire in your veins? Are your bones burning? Is your skin yearning? Cause you're driving me insane. I kinda feel like I saw the light. You got me way up 1,000 miles. Can we stay right here in this atmosphere like we're flying out in space? Don't look down. Up this high, we'll never hit the ground. Don't look down. See the sky, we're gonna reach it now. Don't look down. Don't look climbing over walls. Are the times changing? Is the noise fading? 'Cause I wanna get it all. Don't look down. Don't look down. Up this high, we'll never hit the ground. Don't look down. See the sky, we're gonna reach it now. Don't look down. Don't look down. Don't look down.
Help me with the words to say, 'cause I can't hide how I'm feeling. I can't describe, so challenging. Can't amplify the meaning. Look at how we vibe together. I could never ask for more. Giving me that smile, you better. 'Cause you're the one that I adore. And get high off of your love. I just need it. High off of
For a while, but first, before I get into any of that, let me introduce myself and my fellow other caster. I am Frankie Low, my first ever cast, and Burr, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Burr, XT4 Pro and Bronze Rank Star.
You heard it from him, bronze rank star. Okay, so coming from Pub Stompers, we have a nice semifinal match here, by the way. But coming from Pub Stompers, a 2-0 T-Rex in the quarterfinals to get here. And before that, they did have a bye, but T-Rex did have a match where they 2-0'd Beastie Boys in round one. Not a lot of teams actually had a round one match. It was actually a bye from Pub Stompers to get here. So T-Rex coming in with some actual, or no, my bad. T-Rex isn't actually here. T-Rex got out in quarters. But Pub Stompers coming out on top of a victory over 2-0 on T-Rex, and ReRe coming out on first round dropouts. All right, and moving on from that first map here, we have Nighthaven Labs. That is going to be ReRe6's map pick. Now that is one of the newer maps, so I actually really want to see how these two teams play it out. It's interesting to see how the team T3 teams react to all of this stuff. See if they're picking up the scraps left on the table from T2 and T1. What are you thinking about Nighthaven, Bro?
Yeah, this is actually the first time I've ever casted Nighthaven, so yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Actually, first time I've ever casted in my life.
Yeah, that's what's up. And you know what? That's why we're here. We're getting that experience and
We're here
having
to give you
fun
a
while I'm
show.
doing it. I want to see some good Siege tonight. I'm
Yes.
really hoping that we get all three maps here because I want to see Club. I want to cast Club today. Club is going to be our decider, by the way. And our second map is going to be Oregon. When we get there, that is going to be Pub Stompers map pick. So first up, we have Nighthaven, beautiful map. I actually really love that map. That map is very, very awesome.
Yeah, you know, I don't play Nighthaven like ever because in my bronze ranked matches it gets banned. So
Yeah,
I'm excited
and
to
that's
see
that's
what the
kind of
map looks
crazy.
like. I've never seen it before.
Shout out to a silly little guy named Ryan for that contribution to map bans and ranked. But very good map, and we're gonna be jumping in the match shortly here. But just a little bit more rambling. Oregon, that is a staple map. So both teams should be fairly good at that. But this Nighthaven pick, assuming ReRe6 are very good at this map, this could be a wash of a first map. So I guess we'll just have to see. We're jumping in finally. Anything
I'm
you want
wondering
to
if
talk
you can
about?
see
And
the
that's
typical
Bank.
ranked. Hmm.
That is Bank.
Hmm.
That's a funny looking Nighthaven Labs if I've ever seen one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll probably. Ha, that's hilarious. But Rehost for sure coming out there. That's gonna take a little bit of time off. I'm not sure if these map bans are actually gonna
It's not
stick.
Bank.
I don't know if they're actually gonna keep that Jackal.
It's not Bank.
Hmm.
But yeah, that map is not supposed to be Bank. So it's supposed to have Nighthaven Labs up right now. So while we wait for that, I guess we can just keep yapping about these teams a little bit.
I think it's the new op is in play too, right?
Yeah,
What,
Tubero.
what's his name?
His name is Tubero. He's the brand new Portuguese.
Tubero?
Yeah, brand new Portuguese operator. So I actually don't think he's in play.
Really?
Yeah,
I
I
thought
don't
he
think he's
was.
in play. So he's in a little bit of a quarantine right
Okay,
now. But
well, that's good news because I don't know what he does.
yeah, so Tubero's new deal while we wait for this match to go off, he has 4 canisters, I believe, that freeze any attacker gadget and defender gadget. So like if there is a evil eye in the vicinity of when he throws this little canister, let's say he throws it on a hard wall, on blah 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 bank. Let's say it's server bank blue, right? Let's say Thermite's trying to go for a default take. He goes for the cover plant, blah blah blah, placing the exothermic. Tubero throws this canister at it. It completely freezes the thermite charge and it delays it. So it will still go off after around 10-15 seconds. I don't know the exact time on it. But that thermite charge will go off. And let's say there's a defender gadget nearby. Let's say there's a Capcan trap or a thorn or an evil eye. Those will also get frozen and re-enabled once the time goes off.
That's cool, actually. Lots of room for trolling in my ranked matches. I'm actually I've been reported multiple times for griefing, actually. So my reputation status is what is it, Frank? What are the levels?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really down there, so I couldn't tell you. But
Well, yeah,
I can tell you that I am a respectable player. I don't do
Mm.
any griefing. I spread positivity in my Rainbow Six Siege rank stacks.
Really?
But
That that's interesting. That's an interesting statement coming from you.
yeah,
Okay.
hey, focus some. We got a beautiful map of Nighthaven. Lobby's almost completely full. Let's see. So Tubero is not in play yet. I don't know when he will come into play, but that just means the newest op we have here is Ram. And a little recap on Ram. Ram has, I think she has 3 drones right now that she throws on the floor, and they just rip apart the floor. And Nighthaven has a lot, and it has a lot of soft destruction. So I really want to see if there's going to be any soft breach bans here, like be it Buck, Sledge, maybe even a Fuse. Who knows? But yeah, a lot of soft breach on this map. Not too much hard breach. Maybe a little in line with all the other maps actually, but probably gonna end up seeing that Ace and Thermite picked every round. There are a couple exterior walls on every bomb site. Staple to name just one is that basement where you have the single wall and you have the double wall. You oftentimes see a Thermite or an Ace down there trying to get it. Followed up by Osa Shield, so we might see a little bit of that. And the same thing goes for the top floor and server. There's a double wall that leads outside right on a staircase. I don't know the name of it quite yet, but we do have that we could see.
And I wonder what site they'll pick first. Who's defending ReRe6? I wonder
Yeah, ReRe6 is defending first.
what site would you guess that they would go first?
I think basement is probably one of the stronger sites here. I think we could see that first, but honestly, I think a site that's very slept on is the server room and like storage room, right where the crate is.
Right by the garage, right?
Yeah, right by the garage area where all those rafters are. I think that is a slept on site. I'm curious to see if they actually have anything set up for that.
I do like
But,
that site, yeah. It's fun to play.
Yeah, very very fun. Too bad we don't get to play it all that much. We have a Thatcher band coming out. That's to be expected. You see that if you've been in Siege for probably 3 years, 4 years, maybe even 5 years at this point, you see that all the time. Dokubi also a recent rise to power by her. She's been in and out. She had frags about 2 years ago. She was at the top of the world. They took them away. She fell off into a crevice somewhere on a dark hill. And then I forget what they did to her. I think she's just kind of cracked now. But then we're getting a Mirror ban, also typical. If you've been watching Siege for a while, you know that Mirror is a top ban because she can transform any bomb site to bend to the defender's will, you know?
Yeah, another operator like that, Azami. Oh, Solus. That's pretty common nowadays too.
Yeah, Solus gonna be taking out all the drones here. I was actually gonna talk about that before. I want to see some good droning out of all of these teams because I think Siege is at its peak when all those drones are going in, right? And they're followed up. I want to see the most beautiful, magnificent roam clears I've ever seen ever, and I'm really hoping Raz here is gonna give us that on the thermal.
Yeah, my Twitter, by the way, is Burr_homo, HOMO.
What a Twitter!
You guys want to drop a follow?
Twitter, you better hit that follow.
Dan3041's actually following me. And Forrest, I don't know what team Forrest plays for nowadays, but
yeah, Forrest is on SSG. Yeah,
Oh, really?
that's incredible. If you're not following Burr on Twitter, you're kind of trolling. But you know who else isn't kind of trolling? This team. They're going for the top floor, very top floor server. I see this a lot in when this was played. Dark Zero played it a lot at the major. And actually, teams at the major made a
10 seconds to
huge
go.
tendency to go for these long roams on defense, right? So you'd
5
be
seconds to go.
Dark Zero would be in basement. They'd have like 2, 3 players offside
Attackers
at
are
any
moving
given
out to
moment.
locate a bomb and
And I
defuse
think
it.
that's just because it's really fast to get back down to the basement, given anything. And here's that Osa shield that I was actually talking about. They bring all the hardware and the Osa I was talking about exactly, actually, which is pretty good guesswork by me. I'm not gonna lie, pat myself on the back. And this is one of those external walls I was talking about. This one leads into like a buffer room between server and a like engineering room. And this is another external wall I was talking about. There's gonna be no denial on it. No, there was. Okay. Oh, this is a different one, but they're gonna be acing this one open into green room. Can I go for a bit of a reaching C4? Only gonna get a little bit of damage off on the Osa. Not much to a 3 armor. Gonna use the last of her EMP nades and get back on a drone. Absolutely unbothered by that. Just free utility for the attackers. Gridlock already letting down track somewhere. I'm not quite sure where she is right now, but it just looks like she's taking map control. This Valkyrie's, if they don't drone her, this is gonna be a problem, but I'm assuming they will.
A bomb has been located.
Okay, yeah, hopping on drone. Kaid gonna find a pick across the map onto the Osa. I'm curious where she was. I don't know if she got any of her shields down on any breaches. Oh, Valkyrie's gonna get spotted out here. Shots taken. She's just gonna have to fight for her life on a little bit of a king of the hill play. See if the attackers can take the hill. Somewhere on the map, Capkins gonna take one. Valkyrie's gonna fall from her hill. Gridlock's gonna have to make plays here because the attackers are now down, and man, she's gonna catch the defender playing killer. Now she's wary of the other defender playing an A bomb. She's gonna have to pick up bomb because nobody on her
Attackers have
team
recovered
has
their
it. That was
diffuser.
dropped, I believe, by a kill by this Capcan, who's now in a 1v2. I didn't pick that up actually. Attackers are just gonna have to wrap around. They have all the time in the world to make this work. Gridlock has one more pair of track stingers, so she can make something worth. Ash has 2 Ash chargers in pocket. Gonna use one. I believe that's gonna give them an entryway onto site. So now they can split push this. And they're gonna split peek it. Ash is gonna get the frag. That goes crazy.
Very oblivious to the open angle there. I don't
Yeah,
know if
just
it's just me or if you're getting the same thing here, but my stream is about cutting into 5 pixels, cutting in and out to.
Mine
Is
is
that you too?
perfect. So that's just
Oh,
that's
okay.
just a skill
Well,
issue on your part. But
my PC might
that
just
was
be
just
cooked.
some poor body placement on this Capcan. Unlucky that happened. I feel like we could have seen something very nice happening there.
Winnable situation there, yeah.
Yeah, bare knuckle brawls by both these teams. Did end up with 2 attackers still standing at the end. And gonna be going to the basement now.
Defused by attackers.
My PC might just be cooked.
That basement does tend to be a pretty good bomb site, at least in my not so competitive rank stacks. I love this bomb site. Dark Zero also loves this bomb site. They really loved it at not Copenhagen, Atlanta. I was saying they loved it at Copenhagen. They played this at Atlanta a lot. It was one of their most played maps against a lot of teams. I believe. I don't actually know if they played against W7M at the major, but I
10 seconds
do
remaining.
think they played against some Brazilians who are at the top of the world right now.
5 seconds left.
W7M are literally the back-to-back major champions right now, creating a new dynasty. So
Attackers must
the
locate
Brazilians
and
are no
defuse the bomb.
easy team to play against, and I think Dark Zero beat one of them on Nighthaven. So
Yeah, and when we usually play this bomb site, we tend to opt for opening the main breach down in the basement, and I didn't see that, so I'm kind of disappointed, but to each their own, I guess.
Yeah, so it's a pretty common thing to make a rotate out through this double wall right here, and you can see an Ella shotgun played here, and just time denial. So waste time whenever this wall is open, and then whenever you're done and you've burnt all your utility, just close it up, make the attackers waste even more time. Looks like this wall is going to be gotten for relatively free. Yeah, that's completely free. I actually, yeah, they did have an electro. So was I. I was completely expecting a Kaid trick, but seems like Kaid was preoccupied keeping another wall open, maybe a hatch. Or maybe he just didn't even care that much about it. Maybe they don't care about that wall. That wall is open right now. Doesn't seem like it.
Well, we for sure don't. So maybe they are onto something.
They might be
Might have
cooking.
innovated more. Yeah.
Before coming up from the Capcan, he doesn't know that the Buck is actually. So this is that soft breach I was talking about earlier. Buck is actually on the 3rd floor right now. He's breaching all the way down to try and get util, get picks off on the site, and while Jack is below him, Gridlock is below him, taking map control. Ooh, this is gonna be a free pick. Warden. Oh no, that's just unfortunate. That could have been really bad. I'm not sure if they droned out that Warden there, but that could have been a hero play that they could have won them the round, to be honest. But it's not gonna happen. Oh, I forgot we're actually on the new patch too, so Lion does have frag grenades. Lots of smokes on board. 1 minute left. Yeah, so a lot of new ops this patch that actually just came out today have frag grenades now.
You can't cook them anymore either, right?
Can't cook them anymore, so they're really good for denial. Did he get any damage off that? I wasn't really looking at it.
I could see.
Whatever. Good luck gonna be taking some shots on this site, and then they're gonna answer back with a pick onto the Buck. So they're all gonna be rotating to a back staircase. They might stack on this staircase, which is really bad for them, I'm not gonna lie. Because it only takes 1 gun to lock that down. Yeah, oh my. That's not good. Yep, there's 2 down already. That is a funnel play that's not gonna bode well for them. Lion finally gonna shut down the Warden, who is heating up on them. He's gonna have to be the one to plant because they only have 15 seconds left. Good luck gonna have to destroy this bulletproof because that is gonna be the bane of their existence.
10 seconds left.
Defender gonna come out with a couple of shots, try and deny that plant, but he's not gonna get off it. He's gonna stick it. Looks like we're gonna have a post plant, but covered by Gridlock, proving to be worthy. Now the defenders are on the attack.
It's interesting. They just kind of let them plant there. I don't normally see that. Lion gets absolutely demolished there.
Gridlock answers back with one of her own, now in a stalemate 1v1. None of them are moving. They don't want to be the one to whiff. Jaeger gonna move backwards. He's gonna go for a different approach here. He thought he would lose that gunfight. Gonna have to make a move
Defenders have eyes on the diffuser.
here real soon.
Attackers need to
3
protect
seconds left or he loses the round. He's not gonna get the pick in time. Attackers take the round. 2-0 for Pub Stompers.
Even if he would have stuck it there, no hope. No hope for the defending team.
Yeah, with a Gridlock looming around that corner, that is a tall task. But so far, good attacks from Pub Stompers. ReRe6 struggling on this first little chunk of their defense. We'll see if they can bring him back. I think a 3-3 half would be good here, especially on your own map pick defense first. But who knows? We could have an attacker-sided Nighthaven tonight.
Yeah, and pardon my ignorance, but Nighthaven is typically defense heavy, is it not?
That's like typical with new maps, yeah.
Attackers
That's
need
just
to
because people are
locate and
learning how to
defuse as many
attack.
bombs as they can.
This map is 2 seasons old at this point. I'm not
Really?
sure.
I feel like it's been way longer.
I also feel like it's been way longer saying that. But it's a newer map is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
And some people, it was only added to the competitive pool like a couple months ago too. So I wouldn't be surprised if teams are still adjusting. This map took out what I thought would be a stable map in Theme Park. Very good map, but I guess pro
10
teams had
seconds left.
another opinion of it.
Really, theme park's gone now? I
5
didn't
seconds
know
left
that.
before insertion.
Yeah, look at that.
It just shows you
Some-
my knowledge. That's why I'm retired.
Attackers are moving out to
It's
locate
crazy.
a bomb and defuse it.
When are they
I'll
adding
get-
consulate?
Funny. Yeah, they're gonna be bringing the same lineup they brought the first time they took a little dance at the top floor. More wall denial coming out from ReRe6. They're bringing out a bandit and a mute. They didn't have a bandit the first defense, I believe. Smiley face is coming out. That's cool.
Baboon, I like that name.
Baboon. I also like that name. It's a cool name. They're taking a lot of damage off of that, I'm not gonna lie. Is the bandit trick gonna come out? Ooh, one thermocharge getting
Wow.
bandit trick. That's actually huge. And
It's
I'm
quite
not sure where
incredible
the
how we
AIDS
can
are
have
at, but
4 bandits on one wall.
Yeah, very, very good change. That came out about a year ago. Very awesome. But yeah, that's not good for the attack, losing the thermite charge like that. They only have one more, so they have to be careful with it. They also, I didn't see where the OC shield get placed, but they only have one more of that seed.
Swapping mags.
More
Remember
EMPs
you
coming out.
were
I'm not
talking
sure
about
if they got
droning,
the
yeah.
Come
wall.
on, step on the tracks.
Talking about droning earlier before the match began. How do you think that's been stacking up for them so far?
Well, considering they're up 2-0, I'd say they're doing just about enough to scrape by. Scrape by is the wrong word. They're 2-0 right now. I'd say they're pretty comfortable. They have areas locked down. This could be bad though. Ooh, Mute getting a nice swing off, but his refrag is not going to be there. He's going to get another one. No refrag for the attack. Insane. My God, Osa going to shut that down immediately. Doesn't want any more hero plays out of the defense.
Bomb diffuser has been
Bandit
dropped.
going to answer back. He
Attackers
has a
have
good angle
recovered
on the breach. Also, Castle is in the garage. He's on rafters. He's going to get UC4 actually going to divert my attention around here. Castle is in a very good buffer spot. No, Bandit.
Completely wrong way.
No,
What
that's
a
just
play.
unlucky awareness. We're now in a 1v1. Porkins falling in the garage side. He doesn't know where the castle is. He's in here blind. However, he does have diffuser and Osa shield, so he can just pick a spot, set up camp, and he'll be done. But Baboon is gonna get him.
Yeah,
That's
you know, I
unlucky.
wonder if that bandit had some information that we didn't. I'm assuming yes.
I'm sure
because-
there was a miscall there because he was just fighting him.
Right,
So
right.
there was probably a bit of communication there.
Yeah, I honestly don't think the
It didn't
play
cost
there
him
was pushing.
I also
Call
I
me,
I,
call
I
me,
also don't think the play there was pitching. I think the
call
play
me
there
old
was
school, but defense and attack, you know, attackers got to come to you. So that's just
what
my
I'm
take on
thinking.
it. So
Time was dwindling there, but we're not here to punch at the player. I'm sure he had
I
his
for
reasons.
sure am.
Protect your
I,
bombs from being
I
defused
love
by
just
attackers.
crapping all over these
Go
players.
for it. Go for it. They could 1v1 you in a heartbeat though.
Well,
Like,
I don't know about that.
on stream, Bolo versus
am-
Jinxie, they're Jinxie. You're losing every time, buddy.
I haven't ranked star. I don't know if you remember.
1.0 KD.
Well, it's 0.9 if we're being logistical about it, but
Get off of Iron Sights, buddy. But
I don't know what you want me to do. It's a glitch. It's a known
yeah,
glitch.
yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is.
10 seconds remaining.
You know what else isn't a glitch though? They're going back to basement.
5
They
seconds.
finally got success. They're on the board now. After that,
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
that was an okay defense by them. It did come down to a 1v1.
Thought it was
I wouldn't
solid.
say a hero play from the
Bomb
castle. You
located
thought
by
it was
attackers.
solid. I thought it could have been a little bit better,
Yeah.
but it was good. And so speaking of IQ nades,
A little late there on the reinforcement. Wow.
Yeah, that's gotta hurt if you're ReRe6. And that's the Legion too. Almost no Util going down in the first, what was that, 30 seconds? So yeah, he'll die with about 6 Skumines in pocket. And this is that droning we were talking about. I said Raz, I want to see good drones, and there some are. C4 coming out, so it's a little, and that's, ooh, those nades are gonna go on miss on IQ. They're gonna miss those, and they brought an IQ, so they were willing to bring IQ's utility, which isn't very good. Yeah, they might struggle getting a wall now. I'm assuming that's why they brought the IQ. Oh my God!
Through the floor.
That should not. And is he gonna? That's crazy. NZ
Triple
just
threat
letting
right
his
here.
nuts hang right now. That's insane. Fries the buck from 3 floors above and then gets the thermite charge off. That's a really good play by him. What a start. That might have just won them the round, to be honest. If ReRe6 win the round, it's solely off of that. But attackers now, they're gonna have to scrape by half
Yeah,
their
they
time.
might need
not.
someone to go back up to where Buck was if they want to get this wall, or they might be planning a different attack. We'll have to see.
You still have a thermite charge.
Thermite,
Two
yeah.
nades and 1 hardpoint charge, so they could make it work. Warden gonna go first right there.
Bomb
Thermite.
diffuser has been dropped.
Thermite gonna fall. There goes the last of their hard breach. It's looking like a ReRe6 round. Warden finally falling
Attackers
to
recover the
Lion.
diffuser.
Lion really bringing it back these past rounds. Whenever somebody seems to be getting activated on the defense, he's just shutting them down. But alas, 1 minute left. Zero's finally gonna fall. Lion in a 1v3. Is he a miracle worker? He'll get another one. Gumine in his foot, so it's gonna halt all of his progress. 2 nades. Doesn't matter. Meat's gonna get him.
Yeah, and Viserion still 0-4, finding a hard time finding the scoreboard here. I'm just saying that can never be me. You'll never catch me 0-4.
Hey, you know, stats aren't everything. 0-4. I'm sure he's done something to get his team 2 rounds. Deadpool making a surprise appearance. That's awesome.
Yeah, in all reality, you would catch me going 0-9 in these matches, if I'm being honest.
Me personally, I'm going like 2-9, but that's just me. More attacks coming out here. So we're actually gonna get a Nomad and that Ram that I was talking about.
Attackers need to
Lots of
locate
soft
and
reach
defuse
that I
bombs.
like to see. I also really like to see this 3rd floor play from Buck.
Yeah, I don't know if you
Typically
noticed.
very
Let me interrupt you here, but Vigil running Boss G, is that meta? Is that the new meta?
I completely ignored that. I didn't see it. That's awesome if he has the boss G. I want full attention on him. I want to see what's going on with him. But assuming he does have the boss G, I guess we're in for a little bit of a fun round this time around.
That's
but
your go-to right there. I've
That's
seen
right.
some
10 seconds left.
nutty
only
one-tap from
defender
you.
who still has an ACOG on defense.
5
He's the only
seconds to
one.
go.
Who would have thought? 3 years ago when Doc Rook had an
Attackers
ACOG,
must
Echo had an
locate and
ACOG,
defuse
Maestro
the
had an
bomb.
ACOG, Goyo, Cade. Who would have thought? The
You really
last
want to
guy
go
on
back
defense
into the
Doc.
history.
I would
SMG
love.
11
I would.
ACOG. Remember that
I'm
one?
frothing out the mouth right now. I need my SMG 11 ACOG. But yeah, I just can't get enough of this Vigil. He's not showing it to us, so I don't know if you were trolling me.
I was not. I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
Maybe it was an accidental pick. I'm gonna assume it was an accidental pick, but
I doubt it.
that's
Boss G is
unlucky.
OP.
That's gonna be the brunt of their soft reach gone now. Yeah, that's unlucky. That's 3 ram drones, lots of destruction gone on there.
A bomb
But
has been
actually the
located.
site is kitchen, so Buck should be able to solo this. And he's actually gonna get a pick onto that bandit revenge for last round. He lost his life 3 floors above him. Poor guy. They're gonna lock another defender in the kitchen here, actually. I don't know if they actually know he's back there. Have they gonna flame him? Right now he's really stuck back there. So they do know he's back there, but gonna be able to get him. That's actually not
No
good
more.
for her. They got Vigil. We didn't
No more
get
Boss
skipped
G
over
action.
Boss G. Unlucky. I'm gonna call that a false alarm. That doesn't count as a Boss G round. Didn't use it. So I guess he did do it by accident. They're my
Maybe
trash
next
gonna
round.
come back to the site. Maybe next round. Ooh, what am I going for a flank here? No flank drone set up. They do have air jabs. I'm not sure if anywhere placed where he's flanking from. This could be huge. Flank drone finally gonna come out. He sees the Wamai. He's gonna go the other direction. A wise choice in my opinion. Jaeger falling. They're gonna find picks on him. Attackers are just nailing these defenders right now, playing whack-a-mole with them.
Yeah, honestly, someone's gonna have to get aggressive here.
And it looks like it's gonna be the mute to do that. He's gonna get a pick, but immediately, like vultures, the attackers are gonna swoop down and claim his life right now. Thermite going for that plant. That good post plant. I love seeing a good plant go down.
Attackers are activating the
Buck
bomb
wary of
diffuser.
the hallway. Wamai's actually gonna get him, hit by an air jab, so they likely know where he is now. Shot's gonna come out. That could have been a nice shot. That could have been the one to help him win the round, but it's not gonna happen.
Good try there. Good try.
Really good try. If he hit that shot, I actually think that would have been very winnable. But after hitting he only hit 1 air jab, but he had to shoot the other.
Yeah, if he hit that shot, I would need a new gaming chair. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
I would need to change my shorts, but I actually did think he hit it for a second, but it's unlucky.
He was close.
He was close, just like I was. But, anyways, Pub Stompers 3-2. It's actually some pretty good rounds. I like Nighthaven. I like seeing these new
Defenders,
maps play out
protect
like
your
that.
bombs from being
Lots of
defused by
vertical play
attackers.
there.
Yeah,
Very
like I was
good.
saying, never see this map. I see this map once in a blue moon.
It's
I
fun
do
to
enjoy
see
it.
Fun to see them play in ways that my rank stack could literally never. return to top floor. One of the only sites that these guys have won. I believe they've won the top floor once in the basement, once respectively each. But
10 seconds left before
they're the underdogs right now. It's looking like it was 3-2 for a
5
map
seconds
pick.
left.
I would have been happy with the 4-2 if it was my map pick, I'm not
Attackers
gonna
must
lie. But
locate
we
and
might see
defuse the
some
bomb.
absolutely insane attacks coming out of them. Who knows? I'm holding on to my seat. Me personally, but
You know what I miss? The
What do you-
Mute Mozzie Vigil combo.
that
was like-
SSG room.
That was back in my prime.
That was awesome. I miss all of that. You know what else was awesome? This headshot.
Up and running.
Corkin's gonna take NZ's
Loading new
head.
mag.
Now, he has been bandit tricking walls left, right, and center this game, so he won't be able to do that this round. And a zombie dying fairly early off with, I'm assuming at least 1 or 2 or 3 Kivas in her pocket. So that's negative Yuto right there. And Tundra, he's able to get his, like, bail his team out of man advantage situations. Obviously, they're not completely back yet, but 4v3, I'll take that any day over a 5v3. He's being a hero, and his team is just gonna have to help him capitalize off of it while he waits for this attack to come out. All 4 attackers are gonna be pushing the side of the
Located
map.
a bomb.
Their servers gonna get spotted out by the flourish. Baboon's gonna trade one back to get it even. 3v3. I'd say that's in favor of the defenders here. C4 goes out. There goes Plant Denial, and Ash is gonna get him, punish him for peeking.
A little bit unnecessary swing in my opinion. But
I think that was
Nevertheless.
that was a fine swing. It's whatever. But Skills is gonna take one back, taking out the Flores. Now these are 2 really good guns on the attack against an ump. The MP5K can hold its own, but I don't know about the ump. And Baboon is actually gonna fall, and Skills is gonna beat Bolo in a
Skills.
terrorist hunt real quick.
Skills is absolutely baiting his teammate. That's something you'd see from a random in my ranked matches.
Maybe you just suck, bro. Where you see a bait,
That's-
I see an
That
amazing
could be
attempt
it.
to try and bring back the round. But
That could.
side
It wasn't
swap,
a. It wasn't a horrible bait. I'm just poking fun.
that's crazy. That car is sick. But anyways, we have a 4v or not 4v2, 4-2 split side swap coming out. ReRe6 is gonna have to have a pretty phenomenal attack here. To even
Attackers
think
need to
about winning
locate
this
and
map. They
defuse
are down
bombs.
4-2 right now and attacking. So I'd say that's a little rough. I'd be a little upset. But who knows? Maybe they're cool, calm, collected right now. Maybe they are in control. Maybe they want a 4-2 split. Maybe 2 is all they needed.
Yeah, you
Maybe
know,
their attacks are just that good. Maybe NZ can IGL the living crap out of this.
I was always happy with the 4-2. Better than a 6-0. You know.
I agree
worse.
with that. I'm happy
have
we didn't
located
see
a
a
bomb.
6, so
10
that would have been
seconds to
very
go.
boring. And it's not like
Yeah.
these maps or rounds have been
5 seconds
one-sided.
left
They've all
before
come down
insertion.
to 2v2s. Bombs have been planted in what?
Attackers are heading out to defuse the bomb.
We're at bomb plants. 2 of them, right? That's really
I don't
good
know.
for a team
That's
fighting. That's awesome, actually, I'd say. Jack will be creeping in the basement here, trying to get that early map gain. Now, I like sending a Jackal here. Jackal is one of the best room clear operators, because especially early round, you can put the goggles on, walk around the map. If there's no feet, you're good. Keep going. Right, that only lasts early round, though. Late round, the feet tend to disappear, and that intel isn't really good anymore. But early round, really good play. I like this, sending him in basement to take map control. Looks like while he's in basement, the other 4 attackers are going to be stacking up on this green wall to try and get it.
You got the mute in the middle there, like you don't. Like you love to hate on that.
I do love to hate on that, and what I do love to see is that C4. He knew he was playing that upside down repel. He punished him. Now, Mute, unfortunately, wow, never mind. I guess he's just gonna be able to get picks. Gridlock gonna get that refrag. Yeah, that's unlucky. Baboon was just trying to flush him out, and he got stuck
Yeah,
holding
Baboon.
the flashbang.
He did not see that one coming for sure.
I didn't see that.
Oh.
Thought for sure something else was gonna happen. Flank getting interrupted here. Cade actually going for a C4. I don't know where that intel was. Jackal just a second too late. Couldn't save his teammate. Brings it to a 2v2. I don't know who he C4'd there. I think it was the Gridlock.
I think
But-
so, yeah.
Wow. WU
That
to
was
on that
nice.
Cade. You love to see a set and forget operator like Cade where he just places his util in the beginning of the round. And then he uses the rest of his util being the C4 to kill an operator who has a like buttload of util. Like that's really good to see. Gridlock just going down.
I'm surprised that killed her actually, because Gridlock is known for being one of the fattest operators in the game.
Yeah, none to take be a little chubby, take a little bit of bullets. Back when suppressor was a thing, she literally took like 10 from the P90 before going down. Insane, just chopping. That was nuts, but
She loves to eat. What can I say?
right. And speaking of eating, I don't have any wise things to say about eating, but 30 seconds left. The attackers have just let the time dwindle on them, and the defenders, they've been playing tight, like you and I have been saying this whole time. No need to really swing here. It's not gonna get a little feisty. I'd be upset if I was that Jackal, aware that I lost that fight to 1 HP Jackal, or not gonna be able to get himself back
10
to
seconds
full.
left.
Takes out the Wamai actually. Wamai losing that gunfight. Doc not able to back him up
5
in time.
seconds left.
Ace knows he has to take the gunfight. Ooh, are we gonna see it? Are we gonna see it?
Drop the
Oh,
bomb.
Oh no, the bailiff coming out.
incredible try from Skills there.
Very
Trying
good.
to juke him. Yeah, if I was that
Desperation
doctor,
play.
I would have been absolutely cooked by that ace. He would have broken my ankles multiple times.
I would have never run out of ammo on the MP5 to switch to the bailiff. We'll leave it at that. I would have been one tapped. All sorts of things would have happened, but that's just the level of play we're at. I'm diamond. These guys are like 5 ranks above that, so it happens. I'm actually unranked right now. The season just came out. Go play the season after this game if you haven't. Very fun.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused
But,
by attackers.
anyway,
I haven't
5
updated my
2
game yet.
Stompers. I was updating mine, but I stopped it for this broadcast. Hee hee hee. But anyway, 5-2 Pub Stompers comfortably in the driver's seat right now. Just packing ReRe6 into the trunk of their car. Gonna dump them in the ocean somewhere.
The Oryx is interesting. I used to main Oryx, so I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
Is Oryx meta nowadays? I don't know. I'm unaware.
When Oryx had that 1.5, he was a primary fragger. When
10
TSM
seconds
was
to
still
go.
in Siege, you would see people like Merc playing him and just wreaking havoc against
5
other
seconds
teams
remaining.
in the NAL.
Yeah, I do
Since
like
losing
his-
that 1.5,
Attackers'
he kind
objective
of
is
did
to locate
fall
a bomb
off a
and
bit,
defuse
but
it.
he definitely still has util and able to climb up hatches, and they did buff his hatch climb rate, so he can climb up hatches much faster now. Proximity alarm's also really useful for that roam, which it looks like they're gonna go for. Looks like it's gonna be a duo T5 roam from the Legion of Dorks. And
T5.
Shot's actually gonna get T5, like the gun.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Sweet big gun. Zofia gonna be in a rock in a hard place really early on. You really hate to see that. This could be really bad for
Nearly missed
Zofia.
me.
They're hunting the Zofia. That's unlucky. That's unfortunate. I definitely
I'd be upset
preventable.
if I was Sophia.
I would also be upset. Definitely preventable.
I
That
would
doesn't really help ReRe6's spot being 5-2. But you know what? We'll assume they have it. But this is their map pick, and they are down 5-2, and it is now a 5v3.
It ain't over till it's over.
It ain't over till it's over. They still
Don't
have
call
a
it a comeback.
chance. Lots of util, still have at least 1 ace hard breach charge to try and get it off. Rome's still coming out strong, so they're gonna have to really pack together to try and clear this. But
Attackers drop
solo
the
push from
diffuser.
the ace going out. I'm not sure where the drones are. Fuse still has both his drones. I didn't see how many drones Ace had when he was dead.
Correct me if I'm wrong, 6
Attackers have
drones are
recovered
gone?
their diffuser.
6 drones?
Yeah, I think that's what that means. Right.
Where is that? I do
Up
see
there.
that. Okay, 6 drones gone. A minute 30 into the round. So drone economy struggling a little bit on ReRe6's, but That's unlucky. Fuse still with 2 of them in his pocket, so he could have helped out a little bit there, but I guess they made a call for
Attackers
something
recovered the
else there, but
diffuser.
he's just gonna
The
get
attacker's
haunted.
bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Like shooting fish in a barrel.
Tough spot for Fuse there.
Very. I would never want to be in Harry Potter in a 1v5.
If it was me, I could have won it, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, you, Mr. Ironsight.R6.
I do like slithering my way into sight. What can I say?
I can respect that. What I can't respect is the disrespect here. Pub Stompers 6-2, ReRe6. That's unfortunate if you're ReRe6 being your map pick. But we'll see how they bounce back on. Well, okay, well,
Defenders,
I'm
protect
getting
your
ahead of
bombs from
myself.
being defused by
Map's
attackers.
not over yet. We've seen
Yeah.
comebacks before from every team, ever. Me personally, I've only ever done a ranked 5-0 comeback 0-3. The lights are off, everybody's leaving, but I'm still fighting. And you know what? That's the mentality ReRe6 needs right now. All the lights are off,
Bomb located by
right?
attackers.
Crowd is leaving, crowd is booing. They're still fighting. They are still fighting. Here they are. Baboon gonna be switching to the ace. They're going for hard reach plays here.
10 seconds left.
Jackal coming back out from skills. I hope I see good drone usage here. Ash already
Attackers
missing
are
one,
moving
which
to
isn't
defuse
good.
the bomb.
2
Jackal
gone
also
already.
already, yeah, 2 gone already.
I would
which-
say you want to lose 1 at most in rep phase.
I would say none.
Well, yeah, that's ideal, of course.
Ash charge going out on a barricade early on.
Drone ready.
I wouldn't say that's WUSO usage, would you?
Depends on the strat and the way
On
you
a
look
door
at
that
it.
you could
Attackers
so
dropped the
easily
diffuser.
shoot down.
Attackers have
Maybe
recovered
if
their
they were
diffuser.
rushing, I could see it, but
Maybe they want to bait them into thinking they're rushing. Just like a balls to the wall, last
that's a thought,
resort
that's a thought
round.
for sure. But
Honestly, that would be incredible
Whatever.
to see that. Down 6-2, just absolutely
just
pummel their way to
throwing
sight.
stuff at the wall.
They
see
are.
where it
Never
sticks.
trust the naked eye.
Yeah, they are in the pitch right
Yeah.
now, I'm not gonna lie, and they're gonna find out who this roamer is. He's gonna retreat back to garage. I think that is yours. Lots of map control. Ooh, Invincible hitting a very nice shot on the Tundra. That was awesome. I like that. I like to see that. That was 17 and 4, by the way, for Invincible. Putting his team on his back a little bit. Spearheading. Beautiful. Defenders just keeping their grip on this top floor too. Attackers can't seem to bust it.
And that hatch
good.
goes down into sight, right?
Yeah, that hatch does drop down. Well, it drops close to sight. I don't know if it drops down in the sight like exactly, but
Okay.
very easy retreats. And even though Legion is now locked out of that hatch, picks coming out from the attack. Gunfights just going their way. Pub Stompers losing the coin flip gunfights. Yeah, that's unlucky.
Slither of HP there.
Yeah, that's unlucky. And these goo mines from his dead teammates are actually still gonna prove to
Diffuser
be
has
worth
been
it.
dropped.
C4 coming out from K to try and equalize things. They are in a 2v2 match point. So they're gonna try and close this out as fast as they can. 6-2, a 7-2 would look really good for them. Especially going into what could be a grand final match tomorrow. But it doesn't look like it's gonna be a 7-2 1v3 for ReRe6. They're gonna want to split up.
That is right.
Zama could win this if she plays it right, but she's kind of backed into the corner, back to the wall. I don't think it's gonna happen. Nice shot happening now.
Baby. Oh, it was close.
Jackal gonna answer with one of his own.
Yeah, you know, I was gonna say, once that Orcs got that pick, it was a 5v4. In my opinion, just fall out. You have man advantage. You guys should be good. That's what happened, right?
I definitely think
I
they
don't
could
know.
play. Yeah, that did happen.
I might
I
be
definitely
tripping.
think they could play a little bit more passive. I think Oryx is what the cool kids say, off a heater. He got heat
Yeah.
checked and he failed the heat check. So, but I mean,
Yeah.
I'd be swinging everything if I was 17 and 4. Well, 17 and 5 now. But
Yeah, I would too. I would be swinging everything if I was down 9, let's be honst.
Attackers
I'd
need
be
to
swinging
locate and
everything
defuse
in
bombs.
the beginning of the game. I'd be trying to
Yeah.
spawn peek and prep phase.
Of course.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, he's gonna avoid the Orcs this time. Orcs might have Scared I'm a little. Oryx is a little too strong for him. Who knows? Maybe he's a little too sexy.
Because I think Oryx is definitely one of the sexiest, but he trades out a sexy up for a sexy up. Doc being a top 10 sexy in Siege.
Definitely. Who's your sexiest op all time?
My sexiest op all time.
Yeah.
10 seconds left before insertion.
I think the sexiest op of all time is the op that we made along the way.
5 seconds to insertion.
Really? I was gonna say Osa.
I think Recruit's up there.
Attack
But
objective is
anyways,
to locate a bomb and defuse it.
6-3. I think Pub Stompers wants to win this round. Do you?
Probably yeah.
I think
Baboon's
ReRe6
AFK. That's not looking good for them.
Yeah, that's the hard breach.
He might have had to pee, poop.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
He looks like he's back though. Back in action.
Does he? I can't see him move, but Kite getting droned out early here. Ash is just gonna be weird. That's gonna waste a lot of Ash's time. 40 seconds into the phase already. Jackal once again just barely getting into the basement. 40 seconds in. Any feet he sees are gonna be pretty much decayed once he gets to that first floor. I'm talking about that dead intel. So he won't be able to make that room clear as effective
Attackers
as he could
dropped
have
the
had he
diffuser.
been there 40 seconds earlier. I'm not sure if he was maybe droning ahead of himself. If he was, why is he pushing so slow? But
Unfortunately for him, feet have time decay in this game, just like in
A
real
bomb has
life.
been located.
yep, it's unlucky. An arm of a C4. That was a desperate C4 by the mute to try and get this pick. That would have been crazy if he got that, but pick coming out, Zofia falling. That's a lot of util. You'd hate to see it. Osa's still up there. I think Osa might be the bad player in this round. If they're gonna do a push, they're gonna have to do it off of Osa. Not only because she has EMPs, but those talent shields are just awesome to play against. Asteroid's gonna go out trying to destroy the shield. Gonna land. The shield's not gonna be a problem anymore.
That default
Mute
camera's
takes a
still
little
up.
bit of damage. That'd be
That's-
insane if that default camera was still up.
I think it was.
Attackers bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Might be wrong, but
That would be pretty nuts, but Mute gonna answer back, and he's gonna take up the Ash. That's a pretty big gunner on ReRe6. Invincible gonna take out Babu, and there goes all of your hard damage.
Yellow
Osa
Pink's
now
hit
alone.
someone
How
hits.
so?
Oh my goodness.
That's unlucky. Jackal across the map trying to do his own thing. Gets the Kite. Oh, I guess
Yeah.
that's what he was doing. He was hunting the Cade.
I definitely confirmed that default cam was still up. That's pretty incredible. Missing default cams. That's something you see only from me and Frank. F you mute coming out in the chat.
Little bit of toxicity.
Wow. Yeah, it's turning into a ranked game real quick here.
I'm sorry, baby. They made up already. They called it baby.
Okay, that's good.
So if I'm ReRe6, I'm trying to regroup here. Obviously, you want to be shooting all the default cameras you can. There's no reason to have any one shot. This game is all but done for.
Unless it
You
was
going
their
on
first
5
time
seconds
playing on
left.
this map.
I doubt it because this was their map pick.
Well, hey, you know,
Operators have
maybe
run out of time.
maybe they're like, oh, this map looks fun. Let's try it out.
Who knows? Who knows? But it is going to be a W from Pub Stompers on ReRe6's
morning.
map pick. So
Good morning.
good morning
match.
coming out in chat. At 7:40 Mountain Standard Time. Good morning coming out. Invincible with a spectacular performance, by the way. 19-5. That's awesome. You love to see that stuff out of star players on your team. I'm gonna call him a star player. He's a star player.
I agree. I would agree.
He gets a gold star. He gets a gold medal. He is that match's MVP without a doubt. I don't need to do any math. I don't need to look at cost, deaths, assists, bomb plants. I don't need to look at anything.
What even is all that? Like all that
Right?
mumbo jumbo.
I
Who even
don't
cares about it?
I don't plant bombs. I don't get walls.
Yeah. KD is the only important thing, if we're being real.
That's why I have a .9 KD because of how much I bait.
Precisely. Yep.
Yep, yes sir.
Precisely.
But while we get loaded up into the next map, I actually don't think ReRe6 is that far off. I think it was minor mistakes like droning, which depending on how you look at droning, that could be a major or minor mistake. But they did have drones on the board. They just weren't being utilized to their full extent. And lots of early deaths on ReRe6. 7-minute intermission. So yeah, we can really take time to digest what was going on. Did you see anything that out of ReRe6 that you thought could have been adjusted that could have maybe given them a different result, given them 3 rounds, maybe even won them the map?
If I'm being honest, I didn't see the entire game. I was, I was distracted. No, I'm kidding. Partially kidding. I didn't really see anything. Did you?
Um, I saw those drone plays, and then I saw early picks. Like I really hope it was a Zofia on ReRe6, because if it wasn't, that would be insane of me. But Zofia getting pinned down on Garage is to be frank, that's kind of nuts.
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
like
that was
30
funny to
seconds.
watch.
That was very funny. That was
Uh,
comedic. Like I got my laugh out.
okay, yeah,
It
I
was
will.
pretty funny. I got you. And with that, we'll just take a small little intermission here while we wait for the next map to load up, giving everybody a little bit of a break. So we'll see you guys in a little bit.
We're not live anymore, right?
I don't think so. I hope not.
You caught my eye. I'm drawn to this room, addicted to you, 'cause I've known this side. I'm hooked on the view. I'm waiting for you to take my time. You could be my light, make me feel alive. It could be tonight. I think we could be. Take you out of sound
All right, and on this very day, we are swapping to Oregon. ReRe6's map pick, or wait, whoopsies. That is Pub Stompers map pick. My bad. My apologies. Very decisive 7-2 by Pub Stompers on Nighthaven map pick, which was ReRe6's map pick, not Oregon. Oregon was not ReRe6's map pick. It was Pub Stompers. But we also have something a little bit exciting. We are having a roster change out of Pub Stompers. They're going to be putting in a very special guy named Donut, who I was told is the hot stuff. So we might see some pretty cool stuff out of here.
Is that
But
allowed?
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, he's a
Oh,
sub.
okay. I was about to start throwing fits. I was gonna
Yeah, no
I'm gonna
need for
boycott
pitch
you
flips or
guys.
anything. Perfect, beautiful. But as we wait for Donut to get back into the lobby, we're just gonna wait here for a little bit, and we can talk about last game for a little bit. More of what went wrong for ReRe6, such as the drones and losing picks way too early on. Or Donut could join the lobby and cut me off. I like that a lot more. So we're gonna load up Pub Stompers attacking Oregon, ReRe6 defending. Good luck to ReRe6. Good luck to Pub Stompers. Have fun.
Now, who's
I
your
want a good
prediction for
clean map.
this map here?
So, what I would love to see in terms of predictions is ReRe6 because I really want to go to Clubhouse. I also think a 2-0 out of Pub Stompers would be cool, but I'm unbiased. I think ReRe6 could take it. I think Pub Stompers could take it. I think Pub Stompers have shown that they're probably more likely to take it. But I don't think ReRe6 was that far off. They've got minor changes that need fixing, and then I think they're right back up there fighting bare knuckles with them.
Yeah, you know what though? I kind of just hope that Pub Stompers takes it because I got a big essay due tonight. I haven't started, so just got to get this over with.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Good thing all of my professors let me turn in late work, so I mean,
Yeah, no, yeah. In all reality, going to the third map would be cool. I like to ban
especially since
Clubhouse
that
just
third
because
map
it's
is Clubhouse.
yeah.
Like
You
what?
know, I like to ban Clubhouse because it pisses off my the randoms in the lobby. Like, who would ever ban Clubhouse? I think that's
That's
just
an
super funny
awesome
to
one.
see.
What I like to do, I like to say that whatever side I'm on, attack has like consulate because people don't like to play new console. I like to be like, hey, attack banning consulate, and then we ban Clubhouse, and then they're like, bro, what the hell? So
That is, yeah,
that's a
that's a
funny one.
classic troll.
Very
Yeah.
Oregon Valkyrie band coming out. You do see a lot of Valkyrie on Oregon. I'm not gonna lie. So that's a pretty good pick.
Yeah,
Osa
it
also getting
honestly
picked out.
makes more sense when you could throw them outside, but I don't
That
know.
was pretty
I don't know.
busted. That was busted when you used to be
I
able to
don't know.
do that. I think.
Maybe the Valkyrie ban is meta. They're onto something.
I think it is, especially on like the basement bomb site where it's really influential. Just in late round because there's so many angles to cover. But
Defenders, protect your bombs from
another
being defused
influential
by
op here
attackers.
is Osa. Now, you're probably thinking of like using her on basement, which is definitely a place you could use it on. But I'm thinking of like Master Breach, Trophy Door, um, that big window on dorms. Whoops, I forgot what a dorm was called. But
Isn't
Osa
it called
not gonna be able to
kids?
be played.
You're talking about
That's not
kids?
kids. That's
Oh,
not kids. The one with the big window.
oh, right. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
kind of by it's by kids.
It's like the same thing, same difference,
Yeah.
whatever.
You open up the wall, it's pretty much the same room, for being
I
10
honest.
seconds
agree.
left
I
before
agree.
insertion.
Other bands though are gonna be the Flores, who is a
5
pretty
seconds to go.
They need a
Oregon
rehost,
master. Reho's getting
apparently.
called out in prep phase. Is it gonna be
Attackers must
taken?
locate and defuse
Do
the
we have
bomb.
the green light for the rehost? It looks like it. Alright, rehost gonna go. One of the players
That is unfortunate.
crashed. That is unfortunate, but we are gonna keep the same map bands, same site, same operators. Everything should still be locked in, I believe. But we're just gonna be waiting a little bit. Gonna give us a little bit of a time to yap. Speaking of yapping, Burger, what you got to yap about?
Uh, I don't know. Um, just give me a topic.
Give me a dad joke.
I don't really have any that are family friendly.
That's kind of nuts. You know what? Oh no, but that's a band kid joke. I can't make that joke. We're gonna lose 20
Uh,
viewers.
I would love to hear it. I think everyone would.
It's very niche. I don't think I will. However, or I guess band kids are banned. But that was insane. Right, floor is banned. Osa banned. Those are two very good ups. You mainly see the floors on the basement. You don't really see him all too much on top floors. Very basement heavy operator and ban. Osa you see her pretty much everywhere. Valkyrie, another good one, just retouching.
Soul is pretty common nowadays, right?
So it's such a common ban nowadays, just because she's so good
Yeah.
everywhere. Her, Azami, and Fenrir, every bomb site is never a dull moment with them.
Yeah, I would just love to see one day just a Mute Mozzie Solus Vigil. I think that would be quite incredible to see. Just bring back the
It
old
would be a
strats.
blast from the past, yeah.
Yeah.
Give us a little bit of a history lesson. What is the Vigil Mute Mozzie rank?
Um, you just deny drones. You do a heavy roam. You deny drones. Once they get rid of that and they start droning the actual people, then you shoot the drones and then you fall back and then you keep doing that until you fall back into sight. And there's like 5 seconds left in the round. That's how I was taught. That could be a complete misrepresentation, but
No, I'd say you're par for the course. Pioneered by SSG and is one of the things
and
that
well,
converts
honestly, I think it was pioneered by me in North Coast.
you in
But
North.
I think
Oh yeah, with
SSG's
prone.nc, yeah.
yeah, SSG honestly stole it from us, but we let them take the credit. Um, we don't take any credit. We don't get any commish from that, but it's okay.
How unlucky of you guys. Could have been famous, but
We could have until I decided to retire, and that just
it
tore
was
the
a
whole
dark
team
day in
apart.
the CH
Yeah,
community when Bird.nc tweeted out. Yep, we have the same bands from previously.
those
Osa
bands do look
Flores,
correct. Yeah.
Valkyrie, Stalis coming out. It's awesome. I like to see that. Same thing we had last game. Very beautiful. Mwah. Waiting. Do 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 do.
You know, it would be
Waiting.
funny if our spectator there just pressed the shuffle button and then started it,
That'd be
and
hilarious.
then
Little bit of a misclick.
and then made them play out the game.
That that'd be awesome. Have two of the entries on the same team, two of the support IGLs on the other. That'd be awesome. Like Kanye playing basketball against those second graders. That'd be awesome. Right. Are coming out from both teams. We're finally gonna jump into Oregon.
No shuffle coming out, but that's okay.
So
It's
I'd
another
say
day.
that's actually pretty good for ReRe6. It gave them more time to talk and just really establish what was wrong with that Nighthaven map.
What do you think they
Because
talked about?
what I hope they talked about was that the first thing I hope they talked about was those picks. I hope they got that out of the way really quickly. Losing picks early on, like Zofia, you can't be losing your Zofia in the first 30 seconds. That can't be happening. That's the main one that I'm putting under the magnifying glass. Just
Yeah,
the one
you're
that
not
comes to
wrong.
mind. I'm not wrong. That was a very
Yeah,
big example.
Attackers need to locate
Yeah.
and defuse bombs.
I agree. It was the same operator lineup from first round, I think. Before we reposted.
I don't remember, to be honest, but
Well,
looks about the same.
I,
I remember a Finka.
I just have the memory of an elephant. What can I say?
Ooh, our elephant's memory is good.
Apparently they are.
That's what's up. You want to
Yep.
know what else is nice about elephants?
Sure. I would love to know.
Jammer ready to activate.
I don't actually know
seconds
that
to
much about
insertion.
elephants.
Weapon ready to go.
They're big.
Like your
5
mom.
seconds left before
Woo!
insertion.
He's ready.
Dude, I'm literally gonna quit.
Attackers
now.
must locate and defuse a
I'll
bomb.
And you see that fire that I lit under you right now? That's what ReRe6 is feeling because they're not going to grand finals tomorrow if they lose this map. They want to go to grand finals. They want to. So
Yeah, if I was them, I guess I would want to as well. You know,
I guess I would want to too.
for a second there, I thought that Pub Stompers had lost 3 of their drones in the prep phase, but I guess that was
That would have
incorrect.
been
That was false information.
that was fake news, as a certain political figure would like to call it.
I don't know
But
where that mute
Porky-
died, but
Yeah, I also don't know where he died. He typically plays pretty safe in the site. Oh, he might have died here. I didn't notice that I didn't notice that they got that wall open already. They didn't get that wall open. It just breached a little bit. Whoopsies.
yeah, you
Maverick
literally
gonna get
lost.
a pick onto the
What are
attic
you
wall.
looking
Him and Gridlock are gonna be pushing through this. It's a really common pick. And this thing to happen in general for a Maverick to reach into this attic wall. I thought he was trying to cook a nade right now, but that's a flashbang. That's pretty funny. Fenrir gonna enter back to the attacker team, taking out that Finka. Now Finka does have nades once again. Finka did have her stems, but she won't be able to use them. I doubt she used all 3. And it's actually gonna be getting down. But I'm not sure if it's gonna be
Bomb
able to get
located by
back into the
attackers.
trees by the defense, trying to secure them once again. Maverick can answer on with a pick onto that bandit, putting him down for a bit this time. He's gonna leave a bandit. I mean, he's gonna leave the Mozzie in a 1v. My bad. Mozzie's now in a 1v2. Bomb going down. Mozzie's in a rock and a hard C4 in pocket, gonna try and throw it. Torkin's gonna catch him with his pants down. Not gonna happen.
Yeah, that happens to me way too often, I must say, but
I would have not been able to take 2 steps out of the corner I was hiding in if I was that Mozzie.
what did you think about the defense from ReRe6 here? Mute getting picked early, kind
I
of rough.
thought that was a
but
little strange, especially since I didn't see how it happened.
yeah, can't say anything about that.
Yeah. That's just unlucky. It is the mute,
Attackers
so
need to
he's already
locate
placed
and
all his
defuse
utility. The only
bombs.
thing he dies with is a C4, which is the only thing in quotation marks. C4s are very powerful, especially when you only have 2 of them.
Yeah, I think
Actually,
they-
only plant now they have.
The C4s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you could use the impacts.
Good impacts are actually very lethal from below. You ever get frad by one from below? I know I get frad by them. I play Blitz all the time. I never stop seeing impacts.
You do eat up those impacts.
Those things are like
10
pocket
seconds
nukes.
But yeah, they switched out the castle or the Mozzie
5
for a
seconds left.
castle this round, I think. Looks like they're just casting the windows.
Attackers must locate and defuse
It's
the
interesting. I wonder if they really just got absolutely pummeled through those windows last round. I wasn't really paying attention.
I
but
think that's pretty fine to burn you. So they do have the Jaeger. So they have the castle. That's gonna take, let's say, Zofia Astrage. That's best case scenario. Maybe they nade them too. And then they still have the ADSs and stuff to deal with, and Lamindus. So it's a good play in my opinion. Good strat.
kind of getting a little aggressive. Misses the drone, which did miss opportunity in my opinion. And those drones are important.
It would have been nice for him to have shot that drone, but I'd say his life is a little bit more important than a drone, which
I
is what I like to
disagree.
see out of ReRe6.
Oh.
You disagree, this is why you're bronze, but
I guess.
that bandit
you know
keeping his life
best.
is actually a very nice change of pace out of ReRe6. I like that a lot. Not looking
I
at
would.
hiding,
I would agree.
saving his life.
Yep.
Beautiful, just burning time. They know he's down here somewhere. Also gonna get a little bit frisky on the classroom window. That is a strange sentence.
bomb located by
Yeah, you know,
attackers.
I know we've been saying like, oh, the defense shouldn't swing. I don't necessarily mind if they swing. It's just the context in which they swing sometimes a little inappropriate, you know. The HR department, I need to have a word with them afterwards.
I agree with that entirely. Pat on the back for you. Gold star, gold medal for you. You get to be diamond. I'm not sure what that play was. I don't know if he knew the breach was open.
Yeah, that would be a rough miscommunication if that's the case.
Another miscommunication. Maybe it's a lack of awareness out of ReRe6 on that part, on that front. But Baboon also fought. Invincible gonna fall to the bandit. He actually jumps over the white rotate, and now he's on where default plant would be put down. And Pub Stompers actually are not in control of the user right now. Delphi gonna take the bandit out. Skills is underneath big window right now. I'm not sure if anybody's actually gonna come from that way. No impacts in pocket. 1v1 though.
Attackers recovered the
This is
diffuser.
absolutely wonderful. Bomb finally going down from the Maverick. Call going out. Mine's gonna push up.
Attackers activating diffuser.
Shots trading. Bringing out. Shooting around. Mine's in hell in a cell right now. Hell's gonna get the best of him.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, I don't remember how it got to a one-on-one. I don't know how that happened, but how they traded. I see. Yeah, I didn't see that part, but yeah. Solid round, I think, from the defense. Comes down to the one-on-one. And a couple miscommunications, I guess.
Yeah, you really hate to see people full swing addict, just not even having their gun up to the...
Attackers need to locate and defuse bomb.
Yeah.
That's not something you like to see. So we could only hope it's miscommunication. I really hope that gets patched up, because I really do want to see Clubhouse, and I really do think ReRe6 is capable. We saw very good rounds on Nighthaven, right? It's not like they won those rounds out of a fluke. They did good stuff in those rounds to win them. They just can't seem to replicate that formula.
These mirrors are going to be a little tough to deal with. I know in my bronze lobbies, the usual strat is to just funnel in through there, get slammed, and move on to the next round. But I hope, hopefully Pub Stompers doesn't just give up like that. Let's do something a little different.
Something tells me I don't think they will. I like this coming out of ReRe6. They're going with a very safe strat right now. Cade, Mira, Oregon Basement, Wamai, bread, butter, peanut butter, and jelly. That's what this strat is. Can never go wrong. And Twitch drone gets the black mirror.
There we go. That'll solve it right there.
Yep, they dropped the peanut butter sandwich face down, and all the contents of it flew out. They'll be wary of the second Twitch drone though. So luckily that wasn't the box black mirror. My bad, stammering over my words. So it's not the end for them. That also is their Hibana gun. So ReRe6
not have any other hard breach.
Despite the early step back, are bringing it back. They took out the Yana, took out the Hibana, and you are right, no hard breach. That means Doe could be secondary utility. Useless. What are you going to use the MPs for? Assuming your Hibana's not dead.
Maybe just chuck them at the enemies, say a prayer.
Pray something happens. Maybe. Could use it for sound, but who knows? 1 minute 40. They're going to try and use what time they have left to try and finish this run through, because they are not going to be able to push if they have this Wamai still roaming.
Yeah, they might have to bring out the bronze strat, if I'm being honest. Although that mirror's down, so it does help a little.
That mirror and laundry is down, so what they could do here is do a split laundry freezer take and establish some crossfires there, because he's going to peek this and the black mirror isn't going to be a problem. Obviously, there's still a player there. Nice shots going out from the mirror for just quick peeking it like that and not having a black mirror, but Twitch is going to have a DMI. That's a rough fight to take against the Vector Go Bear. You know a lot about Bear, don't you?
Yeah, I have a little experience.
A little bit.
Yeah, this
Attacker's just kind of grasping for straws right now. They are going to do the split, a split take with a different take. Dokkaebi is gonna push back stairs, so we're gonna have freezer stairs, laundry stairs, and back. Dokkaebi doing what I think is wise and pushing back to laundry. I don't think if she pushed back stairs, I would have voted for her. Smoking off this black mirror, or the black hole that is left behind by the black mirror. That's Twitch drone got. Twitch moving in close, mirror taking out one. That's their freezer takeoff. Oh no, it's all crumbling down. Dokkaebi going down.
Oh,
well, my going down too. Dokkaebi getting two of them. Start sprints. That's unlucky.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate spot to start sprinting there. Not the play. Good try.
Could have been
try by
a
the
beautiful
Dokkaebi.
round there. You don't
Yeah.
want to. So obviously, you love that round win if you're ReRe6. You need that. But you probably don't want that to come down to the wire like that, especially if it's a 1v3 with, like, what, 7 seconds left?
Yeah, it was a good round by ReRe6 up until those final seconds. Got a little hairy.
But good
But
round.
yeah,
Good roam coming out by them. Taking off the hip
Yeah.
early on was pretty good.
Attackers need to
And
locate
then
and defuse
nobody
as
else
many bombs
got
as they can.
picked unnecessarily after they got man advantage, which I appreciate.
And that's not to say that there were not faults in their defense. Obviously, letting Twitch drones get through and destroy one of the black mirrors is less than ideal.
Yeah, you know, it happens. It happens.
It does happen.
I typically can shoot a drone, so Just saying.
Normally me and my teammate for it happening.
yeah, I would miss every shot on the drone and then blame
10
it on you.
seconds to go.
But most of the time, it's a guy named Ryan I'm blaming. But you know what? Whatever.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I like that run by Wamai. Not too many drones on him. Was able to
Attackers
take
must
out
locate
the
and defuse the
Yana
bomb.
pushing the master. Good stuff by Wamai. Being elusive, even when he was jackal tracked, he wasn't stopped. So that was awesome.
Yeah, you know, Invincible in the chat right now is getting accusated, being Bolo. Not accusated, accusated, accused.
He's being
accused.
accused.
Bolo-zated, yes. God, what I would do to just get Bolo-zated by Bolo.
I gotta get Bolo suited. Nah, that's kind of crazy.
Sell him out!
Ace charge flying out here. That's relatively early for an ace charge to hit. It will breach it, or any impact's gonna fly out. Nope. Vigil's nowhere to be found to try and impact trick that. So they are gonna get the wall open. Gonna be a crash roll. They're gonna cut off most of sight. That's W. 40 seconds in. Ooh, Vigil's basements. I like this.
I think they know though. They're pushing him down there. Looks like they're ignoring him for the time being.
Yeah, I'd ignore him too if I could gridlock track all of T3. That is assuming that they do know he's there.
Angle here.
Warden has the opportunity to do one of the funniest things in Siege. That's not good.
He's alright, he made it.
So what's cool about that nade is that there's a 2-second fuse time around nades now. So if he was like shooting his gun or something, he would have been caught off guard by that, and he still would have died to it. So nades are not completely useless, even though they're just not nowhere near as lethal as they used to be. They give the defenders a chance, and well, Warden's gonna be tunnel visioned on that Fanatic. It's gonna allow Invincible to push through and claim his life. Now giving a little bit of map control to the offense. Attic is more than theirs at this point. Drone flying out, gonna get shot by Vigil almost instantly. Wallbang coming out, very good read. Plant coming down from Ace. He's planting on a hard surface.
Attackers are
Very
activating the
confused.
diffuser.
Doesn't know where it's going.
T4 not netting
15 seconds
anything.
remaining. 10
Invincible
seconds to go.
again, a name
5
you've been
seconds left.
seeing all night.
Caught sprinting.
Caught sprinting.
Yeah. You know what happens.
As a famous caster once said, "Why are you sprinting?" Insert T3 player's name. God rest his soul. But why are you sprinting is maybe top 10 line ever.
I forgot about that line. Yeah, that is
Defenders, protect
incredible
your
line
bombs
right
from being
there.
defused by attackers.
I go to sleep with that quoted on my pillow.
I might get it tattooed on my chest.
Right next to your team tattoo, right?
Yeah. If you guys want to donate to the fund, I'm raising funds to get that tattooed.
Awesome. I hope nobody donates to that. I hope you get
Why?
$0.
Dude, that's not nice.
Because I like money. I want the money instead.
10 seconds to go.
Position secured.
Well, it's fine.
Anyways, it is going to be a kitchen dining defense.
5 seconds to
Rook
insertion.
coming out. You don't see a rook like at all, ever.
Attackers objective
Maybe
is to
it's for
locate
the
a bomb and
2x. He's
defuse
gonna
it.
hit a sneaky deaky spawn peek.
I see the appeal. He did get buffed. Everybody on his team can now withstand once wearing rook armor. Not only that, everybody
Oh,
on his
yeah.
team is at least a 2 armor. Most of them being a 3 armor.
Loading new mag.
Actually, all of them being a 3 armor right now.
Yeah, I forgot about
Because
the
of that, while
wristband
retaining their
feature.
speed. Yeah, the wristband is really slept on most of the time. So ReRe6 could cap off of this. They do tend to be going down in gunfights, so this might be the thing that helps them out. Who knows though? Gonna be a slow opener. I'm not sure where the attack is pushing from right now. Seems like they're already in attic. Ooh, this is nice. I like this map control. And they're bringing the ram for that that verticality. Ram is very good on this site. Rips apart that kitchen. So since they brought the ram up, they might actually go for the kitchen execute. Which would
And
be
you know what I have noticed? I don't, could be wrong, but I don't see them like droning people in or anything. They're kind of just walking in and making heads up gunfights. Maybe I'm not seeing it, but I think definitely need to have someone on
Countering that
drones that are
intel.
just droning up for them.
I'm not sure about the drone. I wasn't looking at Pub Stompers drone. I wasn't concerned about them. I thought their drone was very adequate in Nighthaven.
For this round, they got by, but like let's say there was someone in there,
Yeah,
Bomb
you
located
could
by
go
attack.
for
or someone
all the
like
in the world, but let's look at Donut right now. Donut gonna find his feet and then Pepper. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that name, but the Doku on their team is gonna clean up what he couldn't
Attackers
finish.
are activating the
Bomb
diffuser.
actually going down. Ooh,
Bringing
and
head
it was a
online.
kitchen play. I called it. Look, they took all the soft breach above, so no defenders can actually retake while Ram is above. Ram is just gonna wreak havoc above them. Like so. Just not able to do anything. And okay, I say that and the zombie's getting through, but she's gonna get shut down immediately. Vision and arrow.
crossfires. Yeah, but yeah, like I was saying, it worked out for them. But let's say someone decided to hit a sneaky deaky rotate back to where they drone,
Yeah.
like that. They might have droned it out and then they
So
walk in. But you gotta
what
have.
that could also be, they might be realizing that there are gaps in ReRe6's defenses.
That is true.
What they
That's
could have
very true.
noticed is like, oh hey, all 5 players are over here. Unless there's a
Yeah.
secret 6. You know?
Attackers
take
need to
attic.
No,
locate and
I might
defuse
make a
bombs.
guest appearance. We'll see.
Get a guest appearance in the iron sight.
I might have to whip out the iron sights.
Those damn iron sights cost me so much elo.
No, they
I
did.
don't-
You cost
You're right.
yourself too, for being honest.
That kid, Moro. But we don't talk about Moro. Moro's not in this lobby. You know who is in this lobby? Donut. You know what operator Donut's playing? Blitz. You know I like to see a Blitz. You
Blitz
know I
is
like
your
to see
guy.
You know I like
Yeah.
to see a
10
Finka.
seconds remaining.
This is a
That's your
basement.
boy right there.
I think Pump Stompers are gonna
5
attempt to
seconds left before
disrespect
insertion.
ReRe6 right now. And I
Attackers
really
must
hope I see
locate and
it.
defuse a bomb.
Now, the way I play Blitz is a lot more conservative. I like
And
to
the
go for-
Finka.
And the Finka.
Perfect.
But the way these
combination.
guys play Blitz might be a little bit different. That's what I'm here
And
to
he
see.
has black eyes.
I'm ready for it.
You must be jealous.
I am jealous.
Self flash coming out.
Black Mirror gonna make him think twice about it. Thing going out. So that's actually a really good play. Ash Charger's now destroyed Black Mirror. Blitz gonna be able to pick up the mirror and Kaid falling. See, like he fell on Blitz herbs. Blitz pushing through the rotate, trying to flash the ward. Not gonna work well for him. Warden gonna die anyway. Oh my god, that was awesome.
gosh.
I love seeing
Typical
good
Warden
Blitz.
play.
I
He did
love
have his
seeing-
glasses active.
Yeah, he
so-
did have give him more credit. He had his glasses on. But
Normally don't
in
see
my
that.
experience, Wardens always lose to Blitz. I don't know what it is. That's just my rank games though, but it bodes true here too.
Yeah, that was a good round. Quite aggressive. I like
I
it.
love to see it.
Yeah, they
think-
would just went rough and aggressive that round.
I think Pub Stompers made a statement with that round. We are in control.
Yeah, and was that blitz on controller?
Attackers need to
That
locate and
Blitz
defuse
is
bombs.
indeed Donut is a controller player.
Like he's been playing controller this whole time.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh dear lord, that's
It's
crazy.
crazy. If he was in the NBA, he'd be Ryan Skelly. That's all I'm saying.
Don't let my gun leave me lonely.
But yeah, that's nice. They made a statement with that round. We are in control. We are at the helm.
Camera
We
ready to activate.
have, you know, the sword. You guys have nothing.
10 seconds left.
We're up 5.
Initiating jammer.
You guys have 1.
Quite a long
5
sword
seconds
too.
left.
If you know what I mean.
Come on, bruh. Come on,
Attacker's
right?
objective is to locate a bomb and defuse
No, that's
it.
crazy.
The attacker's
But,
bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers have recovered their
5-1.
diffuser.
I'm getting a little scared if I'm ReRe6. Maybe they'll have better luck on this on the side swap.
Yeah, it's a little difficult to attack, but maybe they'll pull something out of their.
They needed that.
unfortunate.
That's a good
Yeah.
pick. Donut going for a little bit more disrespect. Corkin's also falling to Jack. So
It's looking up.
Attackers
this
have
round.
dropped the bomb diffuser.
yeah, looking. So what I'm thinking, Club
Attackers
Stompers, they were
recovered
just
the
kind of
bomb.
disrespecting him a little bit. They were trying to see if they could slap him around. And ReRe6 is showing him time to play, so that's always really
Attackers
good to
recovered
see.
the diffuser.
Always really
A
good to see.
bomb has been located.
You love to see. You know what else I love to see?
What?
Good to you too. I also love to see a triple kill.
Yeah.
Can you make it a quad? Can't make it a quad, but skills makes a surprise appearance. That's awesome.
I like to see just people running in and just getting frags. Who cares about you, Till?
Right? I love
Yeah,
Call of
that's-
Duty.
That was a good round, but honestly, I think Pub Stompers
I
got a little
actually- yeah.
cocky.
I actually hope we never see another round like that again.
Bringing out the Cav.
But it looks like we might see it again.
Cav and the
Oryx
Oryx.
Cav. That's a good one.
It's looking like my ranked games.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
I mean, it goes crazier. We've seen Cav be used in competitive matchup before. I mean, G2 got an interrogation against Liquid. I think Paula got interrogated by Doki at Copenhagen. If
How
I'm
long
not
ago was
wrong.
that?
It was actually on this map. That was like, okay, it was a while ago. It was like May, but
I don't know why you know that. You need a life.
Initiating jammer.
hey, I do my homework. Unlike you.
Did you?
10 seconds left.
I didn't. The last time I watched a Pro League game, is
5 seconds to go.
2015.
Jammer ready.
I'm just kidding. But
That's when King
Attackers
did you
must
watch?
locate and defuse a bomb.
God. Yeah, he was a menace back then. Did you watch every single Pro League game to ever happen?
I try, because I think it's entertaining as hell. You know what else is entertaining? This bunker push. I love to see it. Oh my, oh my god, spectate Cav! No! This could be huge. Oh, this could be, no!
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, there's the drones that I was talking about. No drones
Attackers
coming
recover the
in.
diffuser.
And it's gonna cost ReRe6 yet another round. Oh my goodness. So what's awesome about that is that Jacko actually had his scanner up, but he couldn't see the feet because it's Cav. Cav's feet are hidden when she's in her silent step. Oh, that's... You hate to see it, but I love to see it too at the same time.
Yeah,
I love the
fight
chaos.
to play.
That's unlucky. That's unlucky.
Yeah, I don't know. I think all the defenders are back in sight.
I think so, too, which is even more unlucky because you're not going to be able to get free picks. And look at that, even though they're still playing aggro. Which is awesome. Work's going to get him. Zombie going to get a finish. Call that one the lawnmower.
Skills can somehow pull this out. Pull this off.
If
I don't
skills
know
pulls
what
the
that would
call, like,
I'd put my life savings on red set. Just
I'll
leave it
buy
at
you
that.
10 elite skins. something like that.
Gosh.
I'll start investing stock into FaZe if he wins this, but yeah, just at this point I'm wondering if it's just the drone play at this point.
Yeah, they've lost 5 drones.
Which
that
means
right?
they did have 5 drones to still use. Maybe more drones got destroyed early, or later, like around this time.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. The
You just
attacker's
don't
bomb
like to see
diffuser
this.
has been dropped.
Again, I know they're capable. We saw
Yeah.
solid rounds from them in Nighthaven. Their map pick, but it doesn't look like they're gonna be able to do much on Pub Stompers map pick of Oregon. So 6-2 match point, backs against the wall.
Yeah, they got one more round of what's it called? Security. No more room for error here.
They didn't have much. That's just
Defenders,
their
Yeah.
protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
They're gonna have to attack one of the best bomb sites in the game. It looks like they're gonna negate
Attackers have
Hyper.
located a bomb.
Unless they got the secondary.
There's
Do
no
any of these
option
apps
for
have
the
secondary?
Nope.
Okay.
We're
Sorry.
gonna negate it. I'm assuming they're gonna try and do something off the back of the smokes on the jackal.
10 seconds left before
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
I love
honestly
my smoke
cannot tell you
pushes.
what the best do.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna be hopping on Blackbeard though.
attackers
So
objective
Blackbeard
is to
does have
defuse the bomb.
grenades, but he's not gonna be using them. Instead opting for the claymores. I thought he
Do
was
they
running
give-
Blackbeard to run the nades.
They give every operator
Attackers have
grenades.
recovered their diffuser.
They gave a few. They gave IQ, they gave Blackbeard, they gave Lion, they gave a couple. A lot of oxygen were really good now. Ash,
Ooh,
gonna take
that
it.
is unfortunate. Before you, if you're Ash, you're gonna wanna wait for the flashes to go clear that. But
Yeah, that actually
don't-
didn't get the Blackbeard.
yeah, no, I didn't.
It's a little unlucky. And actually, I just realized ReRe6 did not use this Kindle rehost.
Tundra just got slammed out of the lobby. Yeah.
It looks like
Yep.
Tundra's gonna
Out
be
of the
leaving.
completely out of the lobby.
Yeah. This is unlucky. Just completely unorganized out of ReRe6. We've seen them do it before. They just can't recapitulate it. Can't bring it back, and they're gonna be falling here on blue.
Are
They're
all
gonna
of them
opt for
outside
pushing
blue
their way.
bunker?
The remaining
all-
3, yeah.
Yeah. I think when they had 5 up, all of them were outside bunker.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Adding some protection from
Skills falling on a Blackbeard too. It's just not
Attackers
looking
recovered the
good.
bomb. The attacker's bomb diffuser has been
And
dropped.
Jinx went up. Oh, that's
But
a
it's-
baboon. My friend Baboon here.
Will's gonna be leaving the
Yeah.
lobby. No faith in the team. Zovia gonna find another exit frag. Maybe she can bring it back. They are just pushing her. They do have Blackbeard to play off
Seconds
though.
to
That's a
go.
tough one
10
to win.
seconds to go.
Not
Seconds to
gonna.
go.
The roller player strikes. He bites.
Oh
He sets
my
Pub
gosh.
Stompers for the next clean 2-0. Very decisive. 7-2. 2 7-2s. That's very nice. You like to see that. That's good if you're going into a grand final tomorrow.
Yeah, they're looking good. Not much else to say. If I'm being honest, ReRe6 kind of, I don't know. I don't even know.
Yeah, ReRe6 not looking their best.
Yeah.
Even though, I will say this, they had their moments. Especially on Nighthaven. On Nighthaven, I was convinced we'd have a very nice scan. Alas, just looks like Pub Stompers were the better team this time around. Always next week, though. Always next week. Unlucky for them. But Pub Stompers are going to play in a BO5 tomorrow against Pal and Pals, who have kind of been on a tear. They beat the previous champions, who I believe are the 3-time champions, Army of 5. Done it before, done it again, done it a 3rd time, and then they're beat out this time by Pal and Pals. So Pal and Pals is obviously a force to be reckoned with. I think Pub Stompers is gonna put up a good fight tomorrow. What do you think is gonna happen tomorrow?
Well, you did your homework. I have no knowledge about any of this.
That's what's up.
Pub Stompers seemed pretty good. Based on my knowledge, they're gonna win. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I respect that. Right, well,
And it looks like we
gonna.
might be getting an interview for you viewers out there, potentially. Keep you updated.
I want to talk to Invincible. That guy was on a heater. I hope we talk to him. I also want to talk to Donut. Donut seems it'd be cool to talk to that roller player.
Is that the name the kids are calling it now? Roller? Is that what all the Jinxie fans say?
right, and we're back with an interview on the winners. We got Porkins from Pub Stompers. Porkins, how you feeling after that W?
You know, we were feeling pretty confident throughout the entire matches and maps, and I feel like we could take on Pal and Pals tomorrow. You know, best of
Yeah,
5.
I saw that 2-7-2s. You've got to be feeling good. So on those attacks, they were pretty decisive both times. Like, what's your thought process? Like, what's going on? How are you IGLing your boys? Assuming you are IGLing.
Yeah, I kind of am IGLing. I'm just doing basic stuff right now. We like to do fancy stuff once we're up.
I got you. I got you. So that Blitz play on Oregon, I love Blitz. Why did that call come out?
I just said, fuck it. It's the last round of attack. Just go.
I love it. Uh, did they ever have you in moments where you were like, "Oh shoot, we might lose these rounds"?
No, I'm pretty competent with my team usually. If we start losing, I'll be like, hey, we'll get them next map. My mental's pretty strong.
I got you. What? So they had a couple of weak points. What was the main one you were capitalizing on?
I mean, to be honest, they just couldn't win their ones.
Okay. Any closing remarks, Burr?
Yeah, just one final question. Who is the sexiest op in Siege?
That's a no-brainer. You gotta go with the IQ.
See,
Good
me
choice, good
personally,
choice.
I'm an orc type of guy. But you know what? You can have your opinion.
People are sleeping. Well, I don't know. I like Ayana too. Ayana's up there. Yeah, good choice all
Goes
around.
crazy. Yana's up
I
there. They
mean,
changed. They
with
changed
the
her
elite,
MVP.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
It goes crazy. What can I say? Anyways, I do have one more question. How are you feeling against tomorrow? Pal and Pal. You think you got a solid chance in that BO5?
I think it's gonna be 50-50, to be honest,
50.
because the way that they were going up against Army of 5, like I looked through like their match reports, they put up a hell of a fight against them. So I'm
Okay.
looking forward to tomorrow.
So, are there any maps that you might not be taking them to? Are you gonna disclose that here?
I mean, we just take them on whatever maps we feel that day, to be
Yeah.
honest.
You guys don't have like set maps. You guys are just
No, we weren't even ready for Nighthaven, and we took that one with a bang. We're like,
that
all right, Nighthaven, let's go.
very decisive out of you guys. So let me know about this invincible guy. He was on a heater tonight, 17-5, and took a little bit of a backseat on the second game, but 17-5. What were his comms like? I know he was fired up.
He was pretty calm, actually.
Really
He does.
casual.
As usually, well, that on Nighthaven, he was like, "Come on, guys, let me get that 20. Let me get the 20." And the guy he was just baiting the last guy, and he couldn't get that 20, sadly. But
That's hilarious. How many kills did he have? I thought he had 17.
he had 19
He had
on
19.
Nighthaven. Yeah.
Sheesh, 19 bomb. That's awesome. You like to see it. You love to see it.
So we got a great squad. They're either friends of mine or friends of Raz or friends of each other. We're all vibing. We're all like, "Oh
That's
my
good to hear.
gosh, let's go."
That's
You
what's up.
guys did look good
That's
out
what you
there,
like
yeah.
to do.
Excited for tomorrow. All right. Do we have any other further questions here, Frank?
I don't have any. You have one more question, Burr?
No, I was just really curious about the operator, his favorite op, but yeah,
So
that looks like
who's the second sexiest one?
yeah, I would give that to Ayana, but who's counting?
Right?
Yeah.
No, Oryx Elites can win, but
All right, looks like it's gonna wrap up that interview, I guess. No further questions. Yeah, thanks for coming out, Porkins. Be sure to tune in tomorrow. I don't know what time it is, but stream tomorrow.
6 tomorrow, EST. Be there or be square?
6:45, not 6.
Beautiful best of 5.
Come on.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah, I guess.
Beautiful best
All
of
right.
5. Goodbye. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Bitch, I'm in the